Women of Reddit, what's something that guys do on a first date that tick all the boxes? Being genuine. I love it when a guy on a date actually seems to be feeling me out as a friend instead of just a potential hookup. I.e. not afraid to engage in a friendly debate, doesn't agree with everything I say, it's so refreshing. I don't agree with you. That shit's hard. My family is just a loud one when it comes to disagreements. It's just a force of habit to start getting really loud even in little friendly debates lol. Actually listening to what I have to say. My current boyfriend and I had a 12-hour first date because neither of us could stop talking. We just clicked and allowed each other to respond and actually listened. Also, a deadly sense of humor gets me every time. He told me a risky one-liner about 30 minutes into knowing me and it paid off big time. Still haven't forgotten the grin that came along with it once I started to laugh. What was the one-liner, if you don't mind me asking? And here is the real answer no one seems to be saying out loud. It's the clicking. You can't explain it or plan for it. You just know it's good when you're in the moment. It is like when you have a dance partner that moves with you in all the right ways instinctually without having to say anything. Pay attention, no phones, no distractions. My current partner noticed the waiter bought me the wrong drink order, not bad enough for me to worry about. He calmly and kindly corrected and arranged for a replacement, no fuss, no rudeness, just made sure I got what I wanted. Very sexy. I went on a date once with an older guy and the waiter got both his drink and his food incorrect. I would have been annoyed and let it show a little, but my date was kind both times when asking for a correction. It was quite sexy how he handled the situation. I felt almost intimidated by how smoothly he handled it. I'm a guy and that turned me on. What a gentleman. Is polite to any staff, looks like they put an effort in, shows up on time, good conversation. Doesn't badmouth exes, doesn't drink too much, doesn't spend it on their phone, first ones that come to mind. A good reminder to every guy here. Competition sucks. Do all these and you're already better than most guys out there. If you have a problem with number 4, just focus on having fun, say things that will be fun for you, do things that will be fun for you. Do that and you'll have a good time, and the girl will feed off your positive energy. Christ, this is just the basics of showing up to hang out with anyone for a few hours like a normal human being. Do men really bomb this standard often? A guy that smiles, makes me laugh, seems interested in how I'm doing, flirts but isn't overly love-bombing or fake charming, is nice to the waitstaff. I actually like if a little nervousness shows, as long as they're able to reciprocate in the conversation. May I ask what the hell love bombing is? That's a new one for me. May I ask, what are you referring to when mentioning flirting as opposed to fake charming? What are the differences, and where is the line drawn? As far as I know, everybody tries to put their best foot forward, so what would make a man seem disingenuous? If you are on a date, then do what you are supposed to. Be interested, show who you are and be in the moment. Don't be preoccupied with your phone, don't get hammered, and don't assume sex. If you are on a date, you are giving the impression you are interested. It isn't a hookup. Being hammered is when I'm at my best though. This really seems like the bare minimum though. My wife said being attentive. Thought that said attractive. Was like, fair and to the point. At least, that's what it sounded like. I dunno, I wasn't paying attention. Thanks for the thread. I'm about to have my first date in decades and this helped, well hopefully it does. Whatever you do, don't be rude to your waiter. Apparently, that is a thing people do. Oh my god. Good luck. Making eye contact during conversation. Not looking at his phone. I'm deeply physically uncomfortable with eye contact. Now what? I've prioritized eye contact more and more over the last few months, and goddamn it really makes a difference. Not only because it shows us confidence and stuff from my side, but also because I can directly gauge the response to any word, sentence, etc. I don't need sleep. I need answers. I need upvotes so more people respond. Edit. There's a lot of hate saying I'm karma whoring. The above statement was written when I had 2 comments. I just wanted advice for a date I got planned next week, didn't think this post would blow up. He does not get sexual on the first date. No perverted comments, no trying to sleep with me. Also he needs to be kind not only to me but to the waiter as well. Jesus, I feel like this is so obvious. Like bare minimum. Every coherent dating advice out there extols don't be needy, emotionally or sexually. Silly, the bar is so low. That is my general approach, but they tend to ghost me after saying they would love to do something again. I once went on a date with a guy that bragged about sleeping with prostitutes and them not charging him. My partner texted me right when I got home after our first date something about after talking for 6 hours what could we talk about next. Not only did he check to make sure I got home okay, but he let me know he really enjoyed himself and hoped he'd see me again. That was it. I was absolutely hooked. Someone who's still polite and friendly to me when they realize I'm not attractive. Someone who doesn't mind if we chat about my favorite show, The Expanse. Someone who's willing to chat about the things they're interested in. Someone who isn't condescending. Someone who's open to trying new foods. What's The Expanse about? Your own opinion on the show. Have you read the books? They're even more faithful than the show to the nerdy science bits that no other show cares about. However, the show did improve on a couple of the villains in a huge way. He doesn't try to make me decide on where to go. He actually listens to what I say and remembers things, especially if we've been talking a bit before the first date. He's nice to the waiter, bartender, or whatever wonderful service person is helping us. He doesn't try anything physical with me. Light hand touches or similar are fine, but I'd rather be the one to initiate that. These can be decent rules, but some are more preference. I guess that's what was asked for, but it isn't always the same, especially number 4. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.